What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! It's June! Hey, man, now I know we were supposed to react to this NBA draft on stream, and I'll be honest with y'all, man, I got hella IRLs today. Hella videos actually to still edit and upload, bro, on top of that. But so here's what we're going to do. Next time we get on stream, we're going to react to just like all the highlights of this entire draft, because this draft already is long enough, you know what I'm saying, pause, with us reacting to it in general. And also, disclaimer, I've gotten spoiled multiple times thanks to 4 different motherfucking homeboys, bro. Bronny James is going to get drafted to the Los Angeles Lakers sometime in the second round. But that's the only thing I know about this NBA draft. It sounds messed up, but I ain't going to lie. I only know like maybe a couple of other players outside this NBA draft. But this is probably, I think they said, the least talented NBA draft compared to what the 2025 NBA draft has potential of having. So I ain't gonna lie, my knowledge is not all the way up there to it's supposed to be, because we started watching the college basketball this year around March Madness. You know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. But we do know ahead of time, once again, disclaimer, that Bronny is going to get drafted. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have like a crazy reaction or anything. It's because we already knew ahead of time and everything like that. Without further ado, let's begin.
First pick in the 2024.
First of all, also, before I continue, congratulations to all the talented young men that are getting drafted tonight or the previous couple of nights in the NBA draft. It is an absolute honor, and it is an absolute, you know what I'm saying, inspiration of all the hard work that they've put in on and off the court, and seeing their dreams come true right in front of their eyes. So much deserved for everybody. Let's go ahead and also speed this up just a tad bit.
NBA draft. The Atlanta Hawks select Zachary Rizache from the Lyon, France, and France's JL Boron-Bress.
Okay.
More celebratory tweets.
Oh, that's his dad. That's
his dad. A player representing France goes
That was his dad, by the way, kids. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know who he is, but we're gonna keep it really neutral with this draft until we see the highlights of the players. When we're on stream, we'll look at all of the picks of their highlights and make that an actual separate segment.
Overall, as Zachary Rizache, the 19-year-old, is headed to Atlanta.
With the second pick
headed to Atlanta.
In the 2024 NBA draft.
Is that pick worth it for ATL? How y'all feeling about that?
The Washington Wizards select Alex Sarr from Toulouse, France, overtime elite, and Australia's Perth Wildcats.
Oh, he said so. He was an overtime elite. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard of him, but hey, 2 France players drafted back to back. Is that history, by the way? How do y'all feel about that? Like, so we gotta watch some of these guys' highlights.
The 19-year-old Frenchman who helped France actually win a silver medal at the 2023 FIBA U19 World Cup.
With the 3rd pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Reed Sheppard from the University of Kentucky.
I want to say maybe I heard him a couple of times throughout the year. I don't know.
Reed Sheppard has been called the best shooter in this draft.
Really?
His parents, by the way, happy birthday to his mom, were both big-time players at the University of Kentucky as well.
With the 4th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Stephon Castle from the University of Connecticut.
Wow.
Stephon Castle, a freshman guard out of UConn.
Is this guy good? Is he going to help Wemby out?
The Big East Freshman of the Year. He led Big East freshmen in points per game.
Like I said, y'all, we got to catch up to a lot of these highlights of these players. I am unfamiliar with literally 95% of this draft. So,
assists per game.
Like I said, we're keeping it neutral.
An excellent two-way player. His teammate Tristan Newton, of course.
Sperms, how y'all feeling about this pick?
In the Final Four said the Castle guards the other team's
He literally looks like the Vassell dude.
With the 5th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Ron Holland II from Dallas, Texas, and the NBA G League's team Ignite.
Oh, so he got selected from the G League. Okay.
Ron Holland, 18 years old, but those close to him tell me that he is just wise beyond his years. He averaged nearly 20 points a game for the Ignite. As Jay mentioned, he did sustain a thumb injury in January.
With the 6th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Tidjane Salon from Cholet, France.
Wow, another France player got selected. That's 3. I think that gotta be history.
NBA draft with the selection of Tidjane Salon. It's the first country outside of the United States that we have seen have these types of numbers at the top of the draft.
Really?
3 top 10 picks here.
With the 3 top. In the 2024 NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Donovan Clingan from the University of Connecticut.
Bro, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This is bad, bro. I don't know any of these players that got called up, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, maybe at most one or two we heard a couple times throughout the season, but we're unfamiliar with their game like that, highlights-wise.
The back-to-back national champion. I mean, he was just a monster in the NCAA tournament. 19 blocks over the course of it. Is really, as we mentioned, known for his rim protection. But his entire motivation came from the passing of his mother.
With the 8th pick in the
RP his mom,
2024 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Rob Dillingham.
Oh! Bro, I'm not gonna lie, the Sperms got robbed, dude. Okay, now I forgot Rob Dillingham was in the draft, and he was actually one of a couple of players that are actually familiar with this game. This guy is fucking elite, bro. I've seen him a couple of his highlights before on the OTE, bro. He was an example of one of those dudes I was telling y'all that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more based on social media now that players are getting drafted by. He was a member of OTE. I don't believe he played on Cam's RWE team. Correct me if I'm wrong if he did or didn't, but this guy has game. This is a 95 overall, not even to gas him up. This guy can play. I'm not going to lie, the Sperms got a straight up steal. I'm actually surprised he didn't go top 5. This high-key probably was one of the best point guards in this draft, too. You know what I'm saying? I think this comparison could be anywhere up there from around a better version of the Garlic dude. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of a like a little shiftier Tyrese Maxey, athletic-wise and everything, too. This guy got game. Don't sleep on him. Bro, the Sperms, bro. Wow. Good selection.
This is exactly...
I'm not going to lie to you. Rob going to the Sperms, it's just made the Spurs a playing team. Not even to gas it up. Now, how far they're going to get after that is depending on them. But that's all they needed. They just needed an all-star point guard. Rob's going to be an all-star in 2 years or less. 100%.
Dillingham was hoping for a home with the San Antonio
Went to
Spurs,
Kentucky
with the
being
SEC
coached by John Calipari. John Calipari is a top 5 college basketball coach of all time. He used to coach on Memphis, especially with the Derrick Rose days. I got so much love for Calipari. He's an absolute fire coach. Most of the players, actually, if you look at the resume that played with John Calipari, they have a high successful NBA career. Derrick Rose, you have DeMarcus Cousins, the list goes John Wall, Rob Dillingham, the list goes on and on. So he has a great future ahead.
Not going to be imagining him next to Victor Wembanyama because, as our Adrian Wojnarowski just reported, Minnesota has traded for the 8th pick and Rob Dillingham.
With the 9th pick.
Y'all heard that shit?
Of the year, you're not going to be imagining him next to Victor Wembanyama because, as our Adrian
That kind of sounded weird, but...
Wojnarowski just reported, Minnesota has traded for the 8th pick and Rob Dillingham.
With the 9th.
Wait, so the Sperms don't even have him no more? They said Minnesota traded for him?
9th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Zach Edey from Toronto and Purdue.
Oh, that's that. Yeah, I remember him from the March Madness, I think.
Wow.
Where's his face look like? Oh, he didn't even pull up to the draft?
NBA.
Nah, that's crazy work. Not pulling up to, I mean, unless it's an emergency. I mean, how do you not make it?
Toronto and Purdue University.
I remember I thought his name was Edney or something. Bro, I remember him from college basketball. He's a pretty good center, right? He's with the Grizzlies, Justin Jackson and a Ja. They got 2 big mans in Memphis.
Wow.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select
I was in my Warriors
Cody
game.
Williams from the University of Colorado.
I don't know why. I've seen his face before, but I don't see how he plays. University of Colorado.
The first freshman
Yeah, I watched Colorado with football, not basketball.
drafted from Colorado in program history. He was a member of the Pac-12 all-freshman team. His discipline, his maturity.
Oh, is that his brother, the dude that's on the Thunder right here? Is that J-Dub?
Around him, that is what they commend him on. He comes, of course, from a military background with his parents there, and that is where that comes from.
That is his brother. Oh, that's cool as hell. So if you guys know J-Dub on the OKC Thunder, this is his brother that just got picked.
On his brother, Jalen, in this process.
Jalen,
Of course, the 12th
that's
pick in
fire.
2022.
They literally look alike. Same hairstyle, everything.
With the 11th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Matis Buzelis from Chicago.
I don't know what this
and
is.
the NBA's G League team Ignite.
Okay, so he came from the G League.
This
Couple
is
of G League players getting drafted.
For Matis Buzelis, who grew up really just outside of Chicago. You can already hear the Bulls theme song.
I get chills. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I hear
every
it.
single time, and I imagine he is as well. He played a myriad of sports growing up: gymnastics, swimming, which is still a part of his workouts, and soccer. Both of his parents played professional ball in Lithuania, and he told our Adrian Wojnarowski that in Lithuania, basketball is a religion.
With the 12th
That's
pick
fire,
in the
man.
2024 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Nikola Topic from Belgrade, Serbia, and Serbia's Savine Zvezda.
Wow. Bro,
Nikola Topic, he made his
there's a lot of
journey.
overseas players in this draft. I think the overseas are slowly taking over the NBA eventually. What y'all think about that? Especially like France and stuff.
Debut at just 16 years old. Our Jonathan Gavoni, as he says.
Bro, I thought they said he was
"Thank you so
16.
much,"
He
and
made the
shares this
EuroLeague
moment
at
with his
16.
family.
I'm not gonna lie, that's
Compares him
still kind of crazy, bro. To be in a professional basketball league, even if it's not the NBA at 16 years old, bro, like,
to a LaMelo Ball.
that's a
With the
different.
13th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Devin Carter from Providence College.
Okay.
Devin Carter. Just incredibly high basketball IQ. He was the Big East Player of the Year. He led the Big East in scoring this year, just a little bit under 20 points a game. His father, Anthony, played 13 seasons in the NBA.
Really?
14th pick
Bro, there's a
in
lot
the
of sons and
2024
stuff.
NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Bub Carrington from the University of Pittsburgh.
I don't remember him. I don't know.
Carlton Bub Carrington.
Like I said, we're gonna look at players' highlights when we get a
In
chance.
Washington, even though Portland is picking, are going to be calling him Bub. He is the third, so the nickname Bub stuck. But, I mean, this is a guy who had triple-double in his college debut.
With the 15th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Khalil Ware from Indiana University.
I don't know.
Khalil Ware, the sophomore center out of Indiana, played his
Center.
freshman season, of course, at Oregon, sharing this moment with his family. Just taking in all the emotions with the folks who really helped get him to this moment. The emotions, we've seen them all night long for players who've been waiting to hear their dreams be realized, their names be called.
That's fire, man.
He started in all 30 games he played in. He led the Hoosiers in points per
He's
game,
going to a
rebounds per
team like
game,
the Heat.
blocks per game, field goal percentage. Really a special player here, Jay.
And with the 16th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jared McCain from Duke University.
I heard of that. I heard about the Jerry McCain dude before.
Jared McCain, his mantra has been, I'm going
He
to
went to
make it
Duke, right?
for
Yeah, Duke
Jace,
Blue Devils.
For his brother, who had blood clots in high school, and McCain says it's not just his dream, but our dream, him and his brothers,
Damn.
to make it to the NBA.
You heard that? He said his brother was trying to go to the NBA and they had blood clots.
You were talking about. It's
He had
everyone,
blood
an
clot.
entire family getting drafted. And Jace was a grad assistant at Duke, so he was able to watch film and rebound for McCain. But Jace, he says, is his biggest inspiration.
I had the pleasure to meet him when he was still a senior in high school. I did a project with him and Juju Watkins.
And with the 17th pick in the 2024
What y'all think about that? I'm not gonna lie, the Jerry McCain dude, I think he has a pretty solid game. He has like a 16 point per game average, like potential. Was that a good pick for the? Wait, the Sixers? Hold on, am I tripping? They got him? Wait, what are they gonna do with Tyrese Maxey?
Down for McCain.
Because Jerry McCain is a starting point guard.
But Jace, he says, is his biggest inspiration.
I had the
That's
pleasure to meet
weird.
him when he was still a senior in high school. I did a project with him and Juju Watkins.
And with the 17th,
I'm not gonna lie, that means Tyrese Maxey's probably gonna get traded this season. Especially Jerry McCain. I think he's even like a bigger frame, like body wise and stuff compared to
pick in the
Maxey. I don't know what y'all think.
2024 NBA Draft,
Bro, where are the Warriors at, bro? All these teams went so far in the playoffs, and we have yet to be even caught up on the line, bro. The NBA is scripting our season once again for the 2025 season.
Los Angeles Lakers select Dalton Connect from the University of Tennessee.
Dalton Connect.
Andrea Carter.
How do Lakers fans feel about him? I want to say, did I hear him a couple times before throughout the year? No, I don't know. Most of these players I don't even remember from, or don't even know of like that.
With the 18th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Tristan da Silva from Munich, Germany, and the University of Colorado.
Smile. Hey, man, there's a lot of overseas players, man. I like that, man. NBA is becoming more diverse, as it should.
The senior forward from Colorado. He was all Pac-12 selections the last two seasons.
Oh, he came from
was
Colorado,
teammates
but
with
he's
Cody
from
Williams.
overseas.
With the 19th
It's a
pick
cool
in
last
the
name.
2024 NBA Draft,
Still no
the
Warriors.
Toronto Raptors select Jacoby Walter from Baylor University.
Wow.
Jacoby Walter from Baylor. He had 28 points in his debut. He was the Big 12 Freshman of the Year. And I have a fun fact for you, Rich.
Please.
Jacoby. His parents named him after two all-time greats of the game. Jacoby paying homage to Kobe Bryant
fire.
and Michael Jordan. So the Jordan, Kobe.
With the 20th
Oh, that's a cool name, man. That's a cool name. It's unique. I never heard a person named Jacoby before.
Michael
I like
Jordan.
that.
So the
That's fire.
Jordan, Kobe.
With the 20th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Jalen Tyson from the University of California.
This is crazy, bro. All these teams got way farther than the Warriors in the playoffs, and we still have yet gotten on the pick, bro. What is going on? What is going on?
An all Pac-12.
What is going on? Where my Warriors
With
at,
the
man?
21st pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Yves Missi from Yaoundé, Cameroon, and Baylor University.
You see the flag there. The Cameroon pride. He was born in Belgium and then raised in Cameroon. He moved to the United States, Steve Missi did, at 16 years old. Both of his parents competed for the Cameroon national team.
Nice.
Pick in the 2024
Okay, hold on.
NBA Draft.
Whoa. There's a trade.
National team.
The Nuggets receive 2024 22nd overall pick. The Buns get a first-round pick. Okay.
Second pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Deron Holmes II from the University of Dayton.
We're going to go back to Lowe's in just a moment to get the finalized version of this trade. But Deron Holmes from Dayton, named to the Atlantic 10 All-Defensive Team all 3 seasons at Dayton. He led the A-10 in points per game, rebounds per game, double-doubles with 13 in 2013-2014. Most teams were sort of operating under the assumption that he was headed to the Denver Nuggets, as our Jonathan Gaboni reported.
With the 23rd pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select A.J. Johnson from Fresno, California, and Australia's Illawarra Hawks of the NBL.
So this is
man. Like I said, I don't know 90% of these players, man. So we gotta see these highlights, see what they're talking about.
He wasn't invited to the green room, but decided to come with his family and friends to sit in the stands to watch the draft unfold.
With the 24th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Keyshawn George from Monte, Switzerland, and the University of Miami.
Wow.
One of the most tremendous hairstyles that we have seen all night. Keyshawn George.
Hairstyle.
He grew up in Switzerland before moving to France. His dad, Dion, actually played 4 years at St. Francis, Pennsylvania. He started in 16 of 31 games.
With the 25th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Hakoum Dadier from Vitry-sur-Seine, France.
Wow.
Hakoum Dadier, the Frenchman, playing in Germany. He's just 18 years old. His birthday is in July, but his brother played for the Ivory Coast in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup.
With the 26th pick in the 2024
Where are the Warriors at,
NBA
bro?
Draft, the Washington Wizards select Dylan Jones from Weber State University.
Dylan Jones.
Why they
Weber
boom?
State. He led the Big Sky in points, rebounds per game, assists per game.
With the 27th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Terrence Shannon Jr.
Bro, the Wolves got 2 first-round picks, and the Warriors have still yet to get a pick, bro. Like, I don't know what time in the NBA is on right now, bro. But, like, seriously, like, why are y'all, like, hating on the Warriors so bad? Y'all didn't even give them a draft pick yet, bro.
Of Illinois.
Seriously?
Terrence Shannon Jr., the 5th-year
Like,
senior out
seriously.
of Illinois.
With the
This shit's not
28th
even
pick
funny.
in the
The
2024
Nuggets, bro, they was one damn win away from going to the finals, and they got a pick higher than the Warriors. I'm done, bro.
NBA
Go.
Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Ryan Dunn from the University of Virginia.
Ryan Dunn from the University of Virginia, sharing a moment here with his family. He was on the ACC All-Defensive Team this past year.
With the 29th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft,
29th pick, no
the Utah
Warriors.
Jazz select Isaiah Collier.
Oh, I know who Isaiah Collier is.
California.
He played with Bronny on USC. Nice, he got
Isaiah
selected.
Collier from USC has been waiting so patiently
Fire.
in the green room for his moment to hear his name called, and now here it is. He says he grew up studying actually old DVDs, which is pretty rare to hear any player born in 2000 say that. Exactly, Andrea. Pete Maravich and Magic Johnson when he was younger.
He really, he messed with Pete Maravich. Pete Maravich is go.
Bro,
Bro, why didn't the Warriors get a first-round pick, bro? Where's our first-round pick, bro? Nah, nigga. Yo, I had to have missed out on something, my nigga. No, that's too early for this shit, bro. It's not even 8 a.m. yet, bro. First-round NBA picks. Oh, hell nah, bro. I think the NBA made a mistake, guys. Look at this shit. The Warriors are literally not up here, bro, for the first round. They made a mistake, bro. They need to redo this draft, bro. How do we not got a pick? But the Celtics, who just won the finals, got a pick, bruh. This is hating at its finest, dog. Anyway, man, everybody in the first round that got selected, and anybody that got selected so far in the NBA draft, congratulations that made it out in the first round. We are on to the second round.
With the 31st pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Jonathan Mobo from the University of San Francisco.
Damn, look how quiet the second round is compared to the first round. Is there nobody in the stands?
Bobo from the University of San Francisco. Gavoni, tell us what you like most about his game.
Jonathan
So they got separate highlights for these players, too.
At the combine barefoot, but he has a 7'2" wingspan, and he broke NBA team analytic models with his combination of rebounding, passing, and defensive playmaking ability.
With the 32nd pick in the
They
2024
should have did this in the first round. Why didn't they do this? Why are they doing this now?
NBA
At least we're
draft,
getting half the highlights though for the second round. I guess they do this.
the Utah Jazz select Kyle Filipowski from Duke University.
Someone who can do a little bit of everything, handle, shoot, pass, can play multiple positions, whatever the coach needs me to do, I'll do it.
With the 33rd pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Tyler Smith from Houston, Texas, and the NBA G League's Team Ignite.
Okay.
Scouting report on my game, switchable defender, weak side shot blocker, shot maker, and versatile on offense.
The Portland Trailblazers, with the 34th pick, selected Tyler Kolek out of Marquette. He led Division I in assists at 7.7 per game last year. Here's a little bit more about Tyler Kolek.
Okay, so this is the next pick.
High IQ player with a great feel for the game, really shares the ball at a high level and creates shots for other guys in that way, and can really stretch the floor and shoot it.
With the 35th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Johnny Furphy from Melbourne, Australia, the NBA Global Academy in Australia, and the University of Kansas.
I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I grew up playing all my junior basketball in Melbourne. Growing up, early as I can remember, I've been watching LeBron James, just like a superhero pretty much. I wouldn't say I base my game off him. I think I'm a pretty unique player, but definitely players of that standard.
With the 36th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Juan Nunez from Madrid, Spain, and Germany's
Juan Nunez sharing this moment with his family. The 36th pick here, getting his moment with Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum.
Juan Nunez is the most creative passer in this draft, absolute maestro in the pick and roll, 6'5" in shoes, plays at different speeds, uses both sides of the floor.
With the 37th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Bobby Klintman.
Still
from
no
Malmo,
Warriors,
Sweden,
bro? This gotta
and
be a
Australia's
joke, bro.
Cairns Taipans of the NBL.
This gotta be a joke, bro. No Warriors
Bobby
already, bro,
Klintman
so far.
sharing this moment with his family here in the green room. Originally from Sweden, Klintman explains how playing in a pro league has prepared him for an NBA career.
I'm born in Malmo, Sweden. It's in the south of Sweden.
The accent's cool.
Playing for the Taipans was just like a whole nother experience because it's a different country. You in Australia, it's very hot, great basketball, pro league. I feel like the NBL translates more to the NBA too.
With the 38th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the New York Knicks select A.J. Mitchell from Liège, Belgium, and the University of California, Santa Barbara.
He's the first player drafted out of UC Santa Barbara since Orlando Johnson in 2012, Jonathan.
Malika, A.J. Mitchell is 6'4.5" point guard with excellent feel, operating out of pick and roll. Big West Player of the Year, plays with excellent pace, has a little Andrew Nembhard to his game with the way that he can put defenders in jail, who can use both sides of the floor.
With the 39th pick in the 2024
Still no
NBA
Warriors,
draft,
bro. You can't
Memphis
make this
Grizzlies
up, bro.
select Jalen
Bro,
Brown.
imagine if I went to the draft in real life, bro, and didn't even know the Warriors didn't even have a first-round pick. Did they even have a second-round pick? Did they even have a pick this draft, bro?
From Washington
Think y'all
State
would have
University.
crashed out, bro?
Jalen Wells from Washington
congrats
State.
to the next pick.
Selected 39th overall by the Memphis Grizzlies, taking his talents to the Memphis Grizzlies and sharing this moment with Mark Tatum.
Malika, this is one of the best stories in the NBA draft. He started his career at Division II, Sonoma State, spent 2 years there, and then transferred to Washington State. Was barely playing to start the year, but his size and his shot-making versatility really pushed for increased minutes as the year moved on, and he had a monster showing in the Pac-12, made 42% of his threes.
With the 40th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Portland Trail Blazers select Osasare Igudaro from Marquette University.
Oso Ighodaro with his family, two-time All-Big East player. He played all 4 years at Marquette, and this past year he averaged career highs in points and in rebounds. Having his moment with Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum.
With the 41st pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Adem Bona from Ebonyi, Nigeria, and UCLA.
Adem Bona, the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year. He moved from Nigeria to Turkey when he was 13 years old. He grew up playing soccer, and he started playing basketball the same year he moved at 13. He's the youngest of 5 siblings. He's getting to share this with some of his family members in a clean double-breasted as he gets his moment with Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum.
With the 42nd pick in
so he's an assistant commissioner? I just realized, like, I'm
the
confused.
2024 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select KJ Simpson from the University of Colorado.
KJ Simpson from the University of Colorado. Of course, his teammate Cody Williams went 10th to the Jazz. Tristan Da Silva went 18th to Orlando. He was an all Pac-12 first team selection. And we all remember, of course, when he hit the game-winning shot in the NCAA tournament against Florida. Jonathan, what impact is he going to have here for Charlotte?
Do we react to that? That game-winning shot they
Simpson
said?
was, in my view, the best player in the Pac-12.
With the 43rd pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Nikola Juricic from Belgrade, Serbia, and Serbia's Mega Basket.
This pick, Nikola Juricic, is actually on the way to Atlanta. He was born in Belgium. He moved to Serbia when he was young. He represents Serbia on the senior national team. We actually have something in common. He says that he loves a good book in his spare time. His father played pro soccer. His mother played professional volleyball. Gavoni, he just comes from a long line of athletes. Skier Pele Larson, he went 44th to the Houston Rockets. The Sacramento Kings, they are now on the clock. And Nikola Juricic, Pele Larson, and then Jamal Shed here picked 45th. Again, this pick is on its way to Toronto here.
With the 46th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Cameron Christie from the University
Still no
of Minnesota.
Warriors, bro?
Cam Christie from the University
Bro,
of
I'm about
Minnesota.
to turn this
pretty
shit
cool.
off,
Cam
bro.
Christie going to the Clippers, where his brother, Max Christie, plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. So we're going to have a little maybe crosstown rivalry going down here in Los Angeles as he picks up his cap and has his handshake with Deputy Commissioner. This Orlando Magic pick, Antonio Reeves, is actually on the way to New Orleans. What is New Orleans getting here, Jonathan?
Malika, they might be getting the best shooter in this draft. He made 45% of his threes this year. He's a first-team All-SEC player. He scores really from all over the floor. He's not just a shooter. He carried Kentucky for long stretches of the season. I like this pick for New Orleans.
With the 48th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Harrison Ingram from the University of North Carolina.
Harrison
This
Ingram.
gotta be a straight up joke, guys. I know I'm getting trolled, bro. There's no Warriors in this
Just the
draft,
way that
bro.
he plays
I
basketball
don't
is
fucking
very
get it,
methodical,
dog.
and it's strategy based, and that comes from playing chess. He started playing chess as a kid with his dad. His grandpa taught his dad how to play, and that's just been passed down through the generations. He played his first 2 years at Stanford, this past season at North Carolina as an all-ACC selection this season. At Stanford, he shot 32% on threes and then up to 39% at North Carolina. Welcome back to the 2024 NBA Draft, where Tristan Newton was just selected by the Indiana Pacers. Tell us a little bit more, Jonathan.
Malika, back-to-back national championship for UConn, most outstanding player at the Final Four. He ran Dan Hurley's offense to perfection, brought leadership, experience, made big shots, has good size at 6'4.5". He had an outstanding college career, and now he deserves to continue this in the NBA.
With the 50th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Enrique Freeman from the University of Akron.
Enrique Freeman, the first player drafted out of Akron, Jonathan, since 1987.
Still no Warriors, bro.
Story in the draft. Enrique Freeman was not planning on playing Division I basketball. He enrolled in Akron as a regular student. He attended a walk-on tryout and impressed John.
Was this the Pacers?
With the 50th pick in the 2024
1987
and impressed John Gross enough to earn a spot and slowly worked his way up. It's becoming the MAC Player of the Year. He started at the Portsmouth Invitation, was in the G League Combine, and then the NBA Draft Combine, just making shots and impressing with his toughness all along. Had some outstanding workouts. This is one of the best stories of the draft.
Melvin Ajinka was just selected by the Knicks, but this pick is now on its way to the Dallas Mavericks, Jonathan.
So the Mavericks traded for that
Melvin
pick.
Ajinka is a 6'8.5" wing who has dynamic shot making versatility.
Not a lot smart for the Mavericks. They needed more shooters.
Last summer at the FIBA Under-19 World Cup, which I attended. He brings great aggressiveness on both ends of the floor. He had a very good season in Pro A France. This is an interesting stash pick for the Mavs here.
With the 52nd pick in the 2024
Finally!
NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select Quentin Post from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and Boston College.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. We'll see his highlights.
Post headed to the Oklahoma
7
City
foot?
Thunder.
Ooh. Hold on now. We need some height on the team now. Hold on now. Okay.
Malika, highly skilled 7'1" Dutch big man who had a great season in the ACC for Boston College, can stretch the floor, terrific feel for the game.
A better Porzingis, which is a good comparison because if Porzingis didn't get injured all the time, he'd actually would be an all-star. This is actually a good pick. Bro. Very, very fire pick, Warriors. Very, very fire pick. I'm not even going to lie to you. For a second round, too. I mean, finally, bro, why did it take us this long to get a draft pick? I'm not just up here and say that this guy's going to be a 7-time NBA All-Star right off the bat. But this is definitely a Porzingis comparison. I like what I'm seeing right here. I'm not going to even lie to y'all. I like what I'm seeing right here.
Malika, highly skilled 7'1" Dutch big man who had a great season in the ACC for Boston College, can stretch the floor, terrific feel for the game, can really pass, improved his defensive versatility this season.
Where
I like that pick. Hey, yo, Warriors, I like that pick. All right, so we got about 4 more picks left in the draft.
Sir, out of UConn is on his way to Memphis, as our Adrian Wojnarowski just reported. Jonathan, tell us a little bit more.
Wait, so this guy's on his way to Memphis?
Malika, Cam Spencer played an enormous role in UConn's national championship.
Why do Memphis got so many guards?
He's one of the best shooters in this draft. He has an elite feel for the game. He's incredibly competitive. He has instincts on both ends of the floor. He has toughness. He's one of my biggest sleepers in the draft. I just wrote this a week ago.
After the Boston Celtics just made their selection at number 54, drafting Antoine Watson out of Gonzaga.
With the 55th
All right.
pick.
I think this is a pick right here. Yep, 55. We were already spoiled, by the way. Disclaimer once again that Bronny is about to get selected. Let's hear it in real time.
NBA draft. The Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James.
Hey! Once again, we were already spoiled. I already knew ahead of time that he was going to get drafted. Bro, congratulations to motherfucking Bronny James, man. All the wishes and blessings, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? He went from having a heart condition, being unable, not knowing if he'd even be able to play basketball again, to getting drafted in the NBA. I don't care what nobody says. You can continue to hate all you want to, bro. You just don't have some karma going your way, bro. He was literally almost not going to be able to play basketball again, and almost, you know what I'm saying, had something very fatal happen to him in his life, bro. Bro, he's literally going to be playing next to LeBron, bro. What the hell? Has this even ever happened before, bro? Father and son duo? Hey, bro, I am here for it. Bronny's going to be a multiple 5-time NBA All-Star. He's winning Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Do not motherfucking switch up when he starts going off in the league. And yeah, don't switch up. That's all I'm going to say. Keep all that same energy. A lot of y'all people on the net is really weird hating on a kid for living out his dreams. Just work harder. You can be in the same position as him. See? Oh, motherfucker. But yeah, you can be in the same position as him. Just work hard.
To
the versatility.
The Celtics just made their selection.
Right
The
here.
anticipation has been building for weeks as to where we would hear Bronny's name called. This is a young man who had an
Bronny, the main
unprecedented
character in his
spotlight on
draft.
him in his freshman year at USC, where he played 25 games. He missed the first 8 games of the season after he went into cardiac arrest on July 24th, 2023.
Sad.
He underwent a procedure to treat a congenital heart defect. To see him less than a year later be drafted is a feat I don't think we can lose sight of. He's, of course, the eldest son of one of the greatest players to ever play the game, LeBron James, and now we see the first ever father-son duo in the NBA.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I know she gets a lot of hate for some of her takes, but this is a very rare W take by Malika Andrews right here. This is a good-ass take. And I'm actually very shocked that not seeing none of these analysts back her up. Stephen A. Smith, you have nothing to say. And who was these 2 old heads that played chess in high school? Like, nothing to say, bro. It's crazy how people really go out their way to try and hate on Bronny. Nothing to say.
James, and now we see the
look at Smirk right here. I peep body language, bro. This shit is sad as hell, bro. I cannot wait for Bronny to prove the haters wrong, bro. This is sad as hell, bro. Like,
ever father-son duo in the NBA.
we got to see in a separate section because obviously, like, they're, you know, the analysts are on like ESPN and stuff like that. So most of the time, it's probably going to be like copyright and stuff. We're going to have to see that on stream and see what like all the other people and analysts are saying, bro. Like, y'all niggas is weird as hell, bro. Y'all, I peep body language, bro. That's weird as hell, bro.
Was selected by the Suns, but is headed, Jonathan, to New York.
Ooh, okay. So he was selected by the Buns, and now the New York Knickerbockers is traded for him.
Malika, Kevin McCullough was one of
This,
my biggest
guy
sleepers
here?
of this draft. 6'7", outstanding defensive versatility, competitiveness, feel for the game. He was going to be an All-American 2.5 months of the season until a knee injury derailed him. Kansas was almost 11 points worse per 100 possessions with Kevin McCullough off the floor. This is an outstanding pick.
With the 57th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Ulrich Shamshe from Bafang, Cameroon, and the NBA Academy Africa in Senegal.
Oh, nice.
Ulrich Shamshe, the first NBA Academy Africa to be drafted directly to the NBA.
Nice.
Jonathan, what do you see from him?
Malika, this is a monumental moment for the NBA Academy. I traveled to Prague in 2017 to watch the very first tournament that they played outside of the NBA Academy Africa setting. I could not envision a player getting drafted directly from there. 7 years later, Ulrich Shamshe is a prototype for what we're going to be seeing coming out of this continent in spades in years to come. 6'11", 7'4" wingspan, runs like a gazelle, guards everyone from 1-5, can pass, can stretch the floor. Ulrich Shamshe, only 18 years old, the youngest player drafted, period. The sky is the limit for this young kid.
And thank you to all the NBA fans watching today. We look forward to the start of NBA Summer League in Las Vegas on July 12th.
July 12th. Okay, nice, bro. NBA coming with that off-season content. Then you got the Summer League, you got the Olympics, bro. Hey, I think we going to be pretty straight to the next NBA season startup. Then we got NCAA 25 dropping. Hey, man, yo, there's going to be a lot of motherfucking single men and kings out there, man, because of everything that's about the income. You know what I'm saying? Focus on all the nice things that's incoming, fellas.
With the 58th pick in
58?
the 2024 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Ariel Hukporti from Frankfurt, Germany.
Nice. Is that the final pick? I thought there was 60.
Hukporti. Jonathan, out of Melbourne United, tell us a little bit more.
7 feet tall, the best rebounder in this class on both ends of the floor.
Wow.
Chiseled frame, mobile.
And then you have right here, we're going to get some extra clips in.
Africa, but grew up
Shout out to
was born in
NBA
Germany,
Chaz.
moved to Australia to play with the NBL Next
Shout out to
Stars
the
program,
last
was there
pick
for
in the
3
draft.
seasons, had an
All right,
outstanding-
shout out to
I'm not sure
everybody that got selected in the NBA draft, man.
If anyone has heard this, but Bronny was drafted to the Lakers with pick 55, making him and his father LeBron the first father-son duo in NBA history. And rather than going into the studio where the draft was held, he was surrounded by family and friends, and here's his emotional reaction to getting drafted.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James.
Yeah! Yeah! Bro, this is fire, bro. I don't care, man. Bronny gonna always have unlimited support over here by FTC, man. He was fucking with us, bro, all the way damn near from like day one. As soon as before we was like, obviously not super day one when we started YouTube, but like before like that extreme level up and super blow up during the pandemic, bro. Like Bronny has all the respect over here, and Bronny still, you know what I'm saying, chop it up here and there. Bro, like this is all deserved, bro. You know what I'm saying? Prove all the haters wrong. I cannot wait to react to these Lakers games, bro. *2 even more. Oh man, we on it.
Bronny James.
I really wish he went to the Warriors though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but man, I'm happy to see him, man, in the league, bro. Y'all put your predictions down. What y'all think he's gonna average his first season? I think his first season he's gonna put up a solid 13 and 6 assists his first season. I think that's pretty fair.
Yes, sir, boy.
Now, I don't know if he's going to start or not. That's going to be the question, how they're going to get it in the rotation. To be honest, with J.J. Redick as the coach, LeBron's going to pull some strings. Maybe the first, like, 25 games in the NBA season, he may or may not start. But I think by, like, All-Star break, he should get a certain amount of, like, rotational starter type of either minutes or just full-on starter off the bat.
Yes, sir.
A lot of things that I feel like people aren't even paying attention to with, like, how inspirational this is. Like, yeah, it can kind of maybe get tough with also playing aside of your dad with stuff, you know, he can probably be on you a little bit more or like, you know, this and that a lot more harder and stuff like that in terms of just like, you know, constructive criticism. But a lot of y'all guys aren't looking at the bigger picture. With him being literally right next to LeBron, when they're going on the road, like little shit, like when they're running into like Bronny running into like groupies, he's not gonna have like a Jalen Green situation with him. You know what I'm saying? Hooking up with a 50-year-old elder senior citizen. You know what I'm saying? Grandma, of you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that of gold diggers and all that types. Like little things like that's what people are. I feel like are not realizing with this. Like, bro, he literally has the first step into just being guided the right way. Not even with just like with females, but just like also with just like pure rookie life lessons. He's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, out partying like crazy and stuff. Obviously, LeBron's going to let him have his freedom. Bronny's a grown-ass man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, he's going to get the proper guidance, bro, and it's just, it's going to show. It's going to transfer. It already is transferring right into, like, his interviews and stuff, the way he holds his composure and stuff. So, hey, I think it's going to fare well, bro. That's going to even a bigger boost to his career. This is fire, man. Congratulations to Bronny once again. Well deserved. All right, let's see if there's any other extra clips on NBA Chaz. And like I said, next time we stream, guys, I'm sorry, I was trying to get you guys to stream today, man, but I got some IRLs, too busy with that, and got some videos got to catch up on edit on. What else? Okay, so we got one more other little.
Ja Morant had a hilarious reaction to the
Memphis Grizzlies
drafting
with the hilarious reaction to the drafting Zach
for Zach Edey with their 9th pick in the NBA draft. Here's what he posted to his Instagram story.
Whoa! Damn!
And Edey
No, it's
actually
a
wasn't
movie.
at the draft. He celebrated, surrounded by friends and family, and here was his reaction as well.
Oh, that's why he wasn't at the draft. He was with his family.
With the 9th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Zach Edey.
Hey, man. Once again, congratulations to all the young men that got selected in the 2024 NBA Draft. Remember, great power comes great responsibility. Do not let nobody trick you out your position. And have a nice, long, successful NBA career, man. This is absolutely inspirational. A new generation coming to the league. What is your guys' thoughts about this NBA draft? We got to see some highlights of the, you know what I'm saying, these players and stuff before I say too much. You know, obviously I didn't know most of these players throughout this NBA draft. They did say that the 2025 draft next year is going to be a lot more talented and better. But what is y'all's take on this? Is your team that selected certain players? How do y'all feel about the draft picks? Does that make your team a lot more of a level up? I know for a fact, even though my Warriors, it took forever for them to get a pick, bro, into the second round, I'm actually not even disappointed with that pick. We've seen a little bit of a snippet of his highlights. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually very happy with that pick right there. I don't think nothing can go wrong. We have a 7-foot, you know what I'm saying, 3-point sharpshooter. It's not like we got like a 7-foot inside the paint center like the James Bust Wiseman dude. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm actually very excited for that. See what it's talking about.